Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV for the preview of Walsall against Exeter. Right then, it's not been the most exciting week. We were expecting some transfers in rather than all going out. But let's focus on Exeter for a moment. After a bad run that has dropped them out of the playoffs, they returned to a draw away to Forest Green Rovers and a win at home to Scunthorpe. Perhaps our time to play them has passed as their form returns. They had severe injuries at the back. They had Sweeney and Hartridge were both out, and they fielded, similar to Walsall with Tom Leake, a young lad, Cheek Diabate, I think his name was, 19-year-old, but he featured in the 0-0 at Forest Green. And Sweeney, one of the guys that they'd been missing, he was back for the Scunthorpe game. So their injury woes are easing slightly. Sam Nom, striker of theirs, he's out with a hamstring injury, and they bought in on loan from Barrow, Zanzala. Now that's strange for Barrow to allow him to go on loan to a club in the same division. Reason for letting him go out on loan, Mark Cooper says he was low on confidence. Well, his confidence will be up after scoring the second of their 2 goals last Saturday. Exeter currently lie in 8th place and 8 points above Walsall in 15th. Got some ground to catch up if we want to be heading anywhere near the top 7. At the moment, we're 9 points off the playoffs and 10 points off the drop zone. So we are firmly based in the middle. And it's looking more like that is where our home is going to be this season. Hopefully, we don't have a capitulation that we had last season with our flirting with relegation. So hopefully, all's going to hold up well. Final word on Exeter. Matt J is the man to watch. 10 goals, 2 assists. He generally plays behind the front man, which is Zanzala at the minute. But on to Walsall. Otis Ninja Khan has moved on to Leyton Orient. He had dreams of making League One, but with Leyton Orient just a couple of points above Walsall. They have got a couple of games in hand, but they're on a poor run. So that doesn't seem like much of a step up for him. I think it might be down to a little bit of this, which is most likely. Our favourite team, Port Vale, I did predict that they'd have a slump, and they have. They've lost the last 3. Salford, Swindon and Newport. And they're going to be trying to get back to winning ways away to Leyton Orient, where Ninja Khan has appeared. So would we want Orient to beat Port Vale with Khan gain a goal? That would be quite fuzzy world. Walsall, of course, got Exeter and then Bradford on Tuesday. So quick turnaround and a chance for Walsall to boost a bit of confidence. We're hoping to have a new man in up front. Walsall, I understand, have offered a contract to Devant Rodney, who's currently with Port Vale. And they're looking to let him go, I understand. Scored 1 in 4. So that's not a bad return. He's still a young player, a little bit volatile, but certainly fits the role of threatening after a violent conduct got him a 3-game ban in the latter part of September. So could be a volatile player, but I mean, we need a threatening centre forward. So maybe he could be the guy if he chooses Walsall. So we'll have to see. Formation for Saturday, we would be very surprised if it wasn't 4-2-3-1. Rather than giving you the expected lineup, I'm going to give you what I would like the lineup to be. I would like Rose to come in for Rushworth. I think Rushworth has not been at his best for the last few games. So I think stepping out the firing line and bringing Rose in would freshen things up a little bit. White right back, Rowling, Leake and Ward making up the back four. Kinsella, presuming he's still here on Saturday, alongside Labadie as the CDMs. Jack Earing pushing forward into the 10 role, which is where I think he should be anyway, with Wilkinson on the right, Kiernan on the left, and then up front, I think Phillips deserves a run. We may even change formation and go with Earing and Labadie, perhaps in the CDM roles in the middle of midfield, and have Miller and Phillips up front, having two up front, and then Shea Willock coming off the bench, perhaps. So, it is likely to be 4-2-3-1. We know that, don't we? It's not likely to change anytime soon. I just wish, as I put in one of my earlier posts, wish we had the players to play 4-2-3-1, because it's a good formation. You just need the right kind of players to make that work. Right then, we're hoping for a signing. We're hoping for a little bit of joy. In fairness, Walsall have had a couple of bad games. If we were to get a win on Saturday and then follow it up with a win against Bradford, suddenly things would look so much more rosy. After the last two games, that feels a bit unlikely, but with Walsall, you never know. Right then, thanks for watching. Walsall Fan TV, the joy, we're looking for it. The pain, we've had enough. So let's see what happens Saturday. Back the boys.